guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Now today's video is going to be slightly different. It's not a vlog, it's a sit down Q&A. So I really hope you enjoy it. Let's get into it. So over the past few days I've been accumulating some questions from you guys, and also I have made some myself because I did this a little bit last minute and I didn't get really enough questions, so I made some up. Sue me. But I have gathered some questions. Most of them are from Twitch because I didn't really get that many commented questions, and you may or may not see your username in this video, so if you do, let me know in the comments. Okay, let's get on with it. First question is, what's your favourite animal? So my favourite animal is actually cats and owls. I know, very weird mix of animals, but I've loved owls since I was younger, and my favourite childhood teddy was an owl. Also, I have cats, so it kind of makes sense that cats are also my favourite animal. Next, what's your favourite colour? Now, if you couldn't tell already by my wardrobe, my favourite colour is navy blue. Basically everything I own, I have in the colour navy blue. It's kind of bad. I think I need to branch out of my clothing, but I know what I like, so. Our next question is cats or dogs, which I kind of have already answered, but I do prefer cats. When I was younger, I used to be scared of dogs, but I still like dogs. I have nothing against dogs, I just prefer cats. And I grew up with pet cats, so it just makes sense. The next question is, where would you like to visit? Now, I'm assuming this means in the world, country-wise. But I would really like to visit Italy. I would love to visit Australia, it just looks so cool. I would like to visit America, probably not anytime soon, but I would like to visit America. But yeah, those are the main ones I like to visit. Oh, and also Thailand as well. The next question is, what is your favourite food? Now, this one's really difficult for me. My favourite meal is probably spaghetti bolognese because spaghetti bolognese is the best. But I'm a really picky eater, so I don't really like that many foods. I really love pizza. That's quite basic, but pizza's good. Pizza and spaghetti bolognese are probably my two favourites. Oh my goodness, I also love jammy Dodgers, ice gems, and these protein flapjacks that are honestly so good. I love them. I actually have some in my room right now. The next question is, do you play sport or dance? Now, I am a dancer, so yes, I do dance. Ballet, tap and modern, and I dance 5 days a week, which is very tiring. I used to play netball, but I did quit. I feel like I just needed to focus on dance, and I didn't really like the atmosphere of netball. And I know that's quite ironic to say because the dance community is incredibly toxic, but I just didn't really like netball. Like, I loved the sport, it just, the atmosphere was not for me. Going on from that question, the next question is, what is your favourite dance to do? Now, this one changes so much. Oh my goodness, the noise outside. I'm so sorry if you can hear background noise. There is someone outside working on something. Okay, what was I saying? My favourite dance to do honestly changes with the season. Right now, I'm probably loving modern the most because I'm finding tap quite hard, but I do love tap. But I think the order that it would go would be modern is my favourite, then tap, then ballet. Just because I'm finding ballet so hard recently, and because I'm in one of the highest grades you can get to, it's getting quite difficult. But I also love my point shoes, so it honestly changes, it really does. Next question is, what is the most hard part of dance for you? Now, I honestly think I find loads of different things hard in dance. I think for me, it's probably flexibility because I'm not a naturally flexible person, and I find that lots of people in my class are very naturally flexible, and it is a bit annoying when the whole class can do the splits except for me. So yeah, I think that's probably the hardest part, and also like feeling like you're constantly in competition with everyone is quite hard, but I guess it keeps you on your toes and it makes sure that you work hard all the time. Next question is, do you watch any sport? Now, I do watch sport. I watch Formula 1. You guys have probably seen some of my shorts content and my TikToks. There's a lot of stuff about Formula 1 in there. Now, I've only just recently started liking the sport, but I've always been around it because my family have loved it and it's always been in my family. But yeah, I recently started actually sitting down and watching the races, and I fell in love with it just the same as the rest of my family have. So yeah, I really love the sport, and I haven't been to a race yet, but I will. Sometime I will. Next question is, what is your favourite F1 team? Now, if you couldn't already tell, my favourite team is McLaren. Now, my family have loved McLaren, and because it's a British team, I obviously love it. So yeah, that's kind of why I chose McLaren, and also I just like their drivers. But yeah, I love McLaren, but I also really like Williams as well. British team, it's natural. And I also like Mercedes, but the two main ones are McLaren and Williams. So naturally, the next question is, who is your favourite Formula 1 driver? And again, if you couldn't tell already, Lando Norris is my favourite F1 driver. Now, I honestly don't know why. I feel like it's because he just shows much more emotion than the rest of the drivers. They're all just a bit nonchalant. And I'm just kind of glad that Lando's not like that. Even though people say it's his weakness, I disagree. I think it's his strength because none of the other drivers do that. So, yeah, that is my favourite F1 driver. But also, my other favourite F1 drivers are Alex Albon, George Russell and Charles Leclerc. Moving on from Formula 1 a bit. The next question is, who's your favourite singer/musician? My favourite singer is Taylor Swift. I know I'm going to get so many people telling me I'm basic, but I don't care. I've loved Taylor Swift since I was literally 4 years old. Shake It Off was my favourite song. But yeah, I just really love Taylor Swift. Like, I love her. Like, I'm a full-on Swiftie. Like, you should see the amount of CDs that I've bought. I've spent way too much money. Also spent a lot of money on a cardigan as well. I feel like she takes most of my money. But yeah, Taylor Swift is my favourite. Next up, what is your favourite album? Now, my favourite album is Folklore, naturally, because it's obviously Taylor Swift. But other than Taylor Swift, my favourite album right now listening to is probably So Close to What by Tate McRae. It was honestly robbed at the Grammys. But that's the one I've been loving recently. But some other albums I love, obviously Man's Best Friend is up there, definitely. I recently listened to the new Cat Burns album, How to Be Human, and I'm quite enjoying that. I've only listened to a few songs, but I am liking it so far. I also love Eternal Sunshine by Ariana Grande. Also loving Voyeur by Alessi Rose. It is Chef's Kiss album, no skips. But yeah, those are a few of my favourite albums. Moving on swiftly, get the pun. What is my favourite clothing brand? Definitely 100% my favourite clothing brand is Hollister. Honestly, I just love Hollister. Their jeans are amazing. Literally any size you want, they will have it. You can choose what size you want the waistband to be, how long the trousers are, whether you want them baggy, skinny, flared, whatever you want, they will have it. I also love that they do have some F1 stuff as well, and I literally love everything. I own so many of their tube tops, it's actually ridiculous. Okay, the next question is, what is your favourite makeup brand? Now, I own a lot of stuff from a lot of different brands, so it's really hard to pick just one, but I think a few of my favourites are Rare Beauty, obviously. I love their bronzer and their eyeliner and their mascara. I do love the Boots own brand 17. It honestly has some really good stuff and it's also really cheap as well. I love Maybelline for their mascara, and I know they're a bit controversial at the moment, but I do really like e.l.f.'s products. Okay, the next question is, what is your favourite skincare brand? Now, looking over at my skincare, what's that called? Now, looking over at my skincare turntable, the brand that I have the most of is Bioma. Now, I do really love Bioma, but I also think that The Ordinary is also my favourite, and obviously Summer Fridays. Their lip balms are actually to die for. I own 3 of them. I own Pink Sugar, Coffee and Poppy, and here they are. The boxes are a bit battered because I did keep them in the boxes and they have travelled with me. But I honestly love these lip balms. They're amazing. And then I recently got their jet lag mask, and I can honestly say I love this mask. Summer Friday sponsor me. Okay, the next question is, what perfume do you wear? Now, as a Sabrina Carpenter fan, I'm so happy I can say this, but the scent I wear is Sweet Tooth by Sabrina Carpenter. I have their body spray, which I use almost every single day, and then I also have their perfume, which I use on special occasions. The next question is, what is your hair routine? Now, my hair routine is fairly simple. So for shampoo and conditioner, I use the LV So for shampoo and conditioner, I use the Elvive Glycolic Gloss shampoo and conditioner. I do love this range from Elvive. It honestly is really good and I can definitely recommend it. And then when I get out of the shower, when I'm hair drying my hair, I use the Colour Wow Dream Coat Supernatural Spray. Now, I've only used this a few times because I got it for my birthday, which wasn't that long ago, but so far I am really loving it. Then I will use the Elvive Glycolic Gloss Serum. I do love this as well. It works really well with the shampoo and conditioner. And then I just use this Boots own brand anti-frizz serum. It's about £3 from Boots. It's honestly really good. I can recommend it. Not too expensive either. But yeah, that is my hair care routine. Okay, we've come to the end of the questions. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please remember to like and subscribe. If you want to follow my other socials, my TikTok is annabel.secrets with an S on the end. My Twitch is annabelsecret. So if you want to see live streams, go on to there. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you have a really lovely day. Goodbye.